welcome to my channel. Hope you're safe and well. I've got an unboxing to do. Haven't done one since an hour ago. I haven't actually done unboxings for many months this year, and that's because I've been very good. I've restricted myself on what I purchase aircraft wise, and in fact I haven't got anything except for now. And if anything, I've been quite good because I've been selling off some of the aircraft still sitting in boxes waiting to be assembled that I just won't, or I don't have an interest in anymore. Here it is. It's from Xfly model. We'll do what we always do, if I can remember what I do on my unboxing videos, and that's to crack this open, take a look at what's inside, and then look at all the parts up close and personal. And let's get on with it. It's an Xfly model C17 quad 40mm EDF. There is some box damage. Top left, there's a little bit of crinkling where it's obviously been dropped on that corner. The actual front that you're looking at, under certain light, the camera might not pick it up, so I've taken some photos. It has creasing down the cardboard from top to bottom as you look at this. Also, left wingtip where the winglet is, just at the bottom there's a nick taken out of the outer box and of course this inner cover. I'm going to try something new here. I'm going to be putting some pictures of this up that I've borrowed, shared from the internet, and using AI I will have it read out the specifications.
Wingspan 1200 mm, 47 inches. Length 1150 mm, 45 inches. EDF 4 by 40 mm 12 blade fans. Speed controller 4 × 20 amp. Center of gravity 145 mm, 5.7 inches, from leading edge at wing root. Flying time 3 to 8 minutes. 9 gram servos. Landing gear, fixed main gear, steerable nose gear. Channels 5, aileron, elevator, throttle, rudder, flaps. Skill level, intermediate upwards. Battery recommended, 4-cell, 2600 to 4000.
Wow, that was a handful. Words that we say in a particular way, AI doesn't. So you have to almost type it into the AI system, not phonetically, but how it sounds. So actual spelling isn't taken into account. It will say an A as an A or an A as an A. It's hard to explain, but it took some doing, I tell you. But there we are. That's what's inside after you take the lid off. You see this is all foam, well protected. I haven't yet taken a look to see if I've got any wing damage or any fuselage damage from those knocks. I don't think I have, looking at this. See the full normal manual in the middle. You don't have to download or print anything. There it is. Let's move this to one side. I'll crack all the stuff out and we'll take a look.
The instruction manual.
C17 quad 40mm EDF. Look at that part count. Wow. 6 parts. That's it. Fuselage, stabilizer, horizontal stabilizer, winglets, main wing, 2 parts, and screws. Specifications are there. Plug the wings in both ends, screw them in, shove the tailplane on, screw it in. Oh, the winglets are glued, look. That's a shame. It'd be nice if they were just clip on, clip off, but never mind. So it's screwing and gluing. Your linkages. Central gravity, that's interesting. It looks as though it's just off the nacelle on the far right, and at the back of the nacelle just off the far left. So that'll be good points. And then measure it from the wing root back, so that's okay. 145. Here's the thing, that 145 on my instructions is a sticker that they put over whatever was printed there. So that's worth investigating. The fact that it's a sticker over what was printed, to me says it's a correction for the correct CFG, but I'll do some checking before I set it. Now this is a bottom feeder. Just between the wheels there's a bay, and you put your 4S battery in there. Now looking at this, it's pretty much where the CFG is, the bay. Here's your throws, aileron, elevator, rudder and flaps. Ooh, it comes with flaps, lovely. Here's your low rates and high rates. Of course I put a mid rate in. Spares list. And then from page 12 onwards it's the same manual repeated, but in Chinese. That's our manual.
Small goodie bag.
And all we have in here are 2 Allen keys. I don't know, there must be one slightly bigger than the other, but there are 2 Allen keys in there. Some Allen key driven screws. Different sizes, are they? Yeah, some are longer than the other. I think there's 4 of one type, which are the longer ones, and 2 of the smaller type. And 2 push rods with ball clevises on the end. And that's it. That's all you get in your goodie bag.
Main wings.
Right, little 40mm ducted fans. "12 bladed units. They do look cool, don't they? Look at that. I hope this has got carbon in it. Actually, that's plastic. That's not foam here. These are plastic pieces. Might be a cover, but it's plastic, so it gives it a bit of strength. Got these little winglets on the engines, or the engine cowling. Grey paint all the way across it. That's a shame, never mind, we'll come on to that. Stickers. This is a sticker, USAF, and the black line pinstripe is the sticker. What was a shame? This is a shame. It's white. That's as far as it'll go, actually. This is the flap, of course. It would have been really cool if that was grey in there. But never mind. And then, what have we got here? Foam hinge. As is the flap. They're both foam hinges. So that's good. This is where your winglet goes, and it is glued on. Sticker. They cover this up with tape, but they don't cover this up with tape. Seems a bit bizarre, never mind. Nice plastic plate here, don't know what that's for. Let's see what your wing joint's like. Screws go in the top, one here, one here. This is a big plate. And XT60 connector here. And I don't know what they call these. It reminds me of the multiplex type connector. So this is your power for these, I should think, for the ESCs, and these are your servo connectors. It's got a carbon rod, spar, which is square. It's a square carbon rod spar. Yeah, look, here's your ESC. So it gets cooling there and there. And look at the back of those. This is plastic, probably 3D printed, as is this. Ball links, flaps not connected, ailerons are. Nice. Not too small either actually. If you look at that, that's one wing, so you've got another wing that size, and then you've got a big fat fuselage in the middle. I like that. Here is the other wing. There you are. 40mm fan units. Same sticker, grey paint, sticker, pinstripe, sticker, not painted. To glue your winglet on. Lovely mouldings, both of them are lovely mouldings. Power via an XC60 connector and your servo signals and power, etc. This power is through the ESCs, and you have two of them, of course, one here and one here. A little bit of plastic across there, but they're exposed to airflow. Ball link not connected, of course, but the aileron is. Yeah, very nice wing. This is a sticker. Yeah, very nice. I've seen this hand launched. It'd be interesting if our field, or if it cannot handle our field. I was going to say if our field can't handle it, but that's not the correct way, of course.
Second goodie bag.
This one has Velcro, and it has the winglets that you glue into the main wing.
Fuselage.
Look at that! Wow! Beautifully done. So you've got a tiny little front wheel with C-clips. Grey paint, stickers, everything else, stickers. Here's your connector. Now these are printed, 3D printed block there with this fitted in. And it does fit nicely back like that when you put the wing on. Screw points for the wing, they have brass in them or some sort of copper coloured metal. There's no retracts on this. Stickers, the doors are stickers, the markings are all stickers. See back here on the tail, on the fin and the rudder. Already connected ball link joints, long push rod. It looks like it's not a servo up here, it will be in the fuselage somewhere. Let's take a look underneath. Small wheels, tiny wheels, but there's a few of them. They're very small wheels. I have seen it rotate off grass, so it might be okay once it gets going. Got enough power. Oh, yep, smooth bottom, smooth moulding, air outlet. This is all smooth. Little foam bits and shapes and everything. Absolutely great. Nothing wrong with it at all. Plastic nose. Take a few knocks. Stickers on the top for all the markings. Yeah, very nice. Let's see what it's like underneath here. So you push that, I don't know what you do. You push that back and just lift that out. And there you have your battery bay. It looks pretty big actually. It's only a 4S, so it's got an XT60. Then we've got a lot of connectors. What have we got? Yeah, flap, aileron, throttle, and rudder. Now there's no, is there? Elevator. There's no extra Camera just cut out there, run out of battery power. Serves me right for not checking. But I was saying the bay's quite nice and big for a 4S battery. It's got a strap, sort of central. Yep, it's got an XT60 connector. It's got rudder, aileron, flap, and elevator. And throttle. The throttle does not have a single wire, so it's got no reverse thrust. But yeah, that looks pretty good. No CG markings, of course you have to measure it and get it right. Hatch just goes down like that and just clips in. That's nice. It's got a nice plastic piece here that allows the hatch to slide, so you don't actually have to fiddle with that, you just push it down. Yeah, quite big, as I said. It is quite big, because everyone, you know, you say it's a 40mm, you think small, but of course this is quad 40s.
Tailplane and elevator.
That pops on the top over there, just over there. Must be on a Y lead, and I'll dig around there in case it isn't, but it's only got what looks like one connector for the two. They are ball linked. They are foam hinges. Have a little cutout here. Yeah, very nice. So well moulded. So well moulded. Top quality, that. Top quality. So there she is, the Xfly C17 quad 40mm EDF. It looks great. It doesn't have a cargo door, never mind. I think it will just look fantastic flying. And it will make a good camera platform for my little Mobius 808s because it's got the size, it's got the wing area. I think it will be absolutely fine with those little cameras. Looking forward to assembling this one. So thanks for watching, stay safe, stay well, and do come and join me again on another video soon. Cheers.